Hello students. So we have been discussing consequences of deforestation. The other day we discussed two of the consequences. If deforestation is done, there will be loss of biodiversity and shortage of forest products. So today we are going to discuss few more points. Increase in temperature and pollution level on the earth, increase in carbon dioxide level. Let us discuss these 2 points first. Do you recall the process? Photosynthesis? Yes, food making process of plants is called photosynthesis. During this process, plants use carbon dioxide and release oxygen. When something is being burnt or during respiration, oxygen is used and carbon dioxide is released. But this is the process. During this process, carbon dioxide is used and oxygen is released. So it is maintaining the balance between these two gases. Here you see burning of fossil fuels or effluents from the factories which adding up carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and plants utilize this carbon dioxide for making the food. At that time they are releasing oxygen, thus it is maintaining the balance between these two gases. If we cut down the trees, so amount of carbon dioxide will be more in the atmosphere and amount of oxygen will be less, because oxygen will be used for burning something or during respiration, and carbon dioxide will be produced. So the amount of carbon dioxide will be more in the environment and amount of oxygen that will be less. So there will be a disbalance between these two gases. Moreover, that is pollution level also will increase. Also, the increased amount of carbon dioxide in the environment will lead to global warming. Carbon dioxide, actually it is called a greenhouse gas. Greenhouse gas means it absorbs the heat and does not allow it to radiate back. Now as it absorbs heat, that means what, the temperature of the earth that will increase. The average increase in the temperature, that what we say global warming, which may lead to melting of the ice caps, rising in the sea level. So these are the linked consequences for increased level in the carbon dioxide, and that increases due to deforestation. Now a process called transpiration. Loss of extra water in the form of water vapor in the atmosphere by the plants is called transpiration. So when water vapor added to the atmosphere, it helps in formation in clouds. So it helps in cloud formation. So if there is a thick vegetation cover, there will be more rainfall. Moreover, see, when the raindrops fall on the forest, so the canopy and layers of vegetation slow down the speed of raindrops. So slowly it fall on the ground. Speed of raindrops, it helps water to seep down in the ground, what we say infiltration. So seepage of water into the ground, that we say infiltration rate will increase. And also the covered the ground the forest floor, which is covered with decaying material, which acts as a giant sponge. So when raindrops fall on the ground, so it will be absorbed by this decaying material. That means the water will remain here for a period of time, and gradually it will percolate down in the ground, and that will increase the water table. So more it will increase the level of water table. Also, slowly it will release the water into the water bodies, so that will prevent flood. Also, here you see the roots of the plants which hold the soil. Had it been a barren land, when raindrops fall on the ground, it will, at a speed it will fall, and it will carry away the top layer of the soil, what we say soil erosion. But if it is held by the roots of the plants, very first it will not be able to carry away the top layer of the soil, so it prevents soil erosion. And now see, if the top layer of the soil which is removed due to deforestation, gradually the rocky layer of the soil that will come up. This soil has less humus and it is less fertile. Gradually the fertile land gets converted into desert. This is called desertification. So today we have learnt other consequences of deforestation. Thank you.